What is up, my car guys and gals? Today is a different kind of video. Today we're going out and doing some car spotting here in Cologne, along with probably some sightseeing. It's a little bit of a cold morning, so strap in. Let's get right to this. Here we go. So how this is gonna work is we're gonna walk around Cologne here. I'm gonna meet up with some friends. Today is a school day, but we have a project week, which means we're working on a project all week, kind of as the name states. So instead of going to school, we're just walking around taking pictures because I'm in a photography group. So yeah, we're gonna go walk around Cologne, see some cool sights, and hopefully find some cool cars for you guys. Guys, I think I found our first car. Sitting here walking, kind of waiting for a cool car, and we found a blue Miata. An adorable little Miata. So first cool car of the day. I love Miatas. Personally, I think Miatas have so much more personality than almost any other car on the road. Which, you know, good deal. They're adorable. I love their pop-up headlights. They're really cool cars. Found some friends, now we're just waiting on the train. More walking around looking for cool cars. I doubt we're gonna see anything right here. Now that's a bit interesting. I don't know much about motorbikes, but Kawasaki, I know that much. Oh, look at that, an X6. Can't really see it. It's far gone. I see something. Guys, I have my eyes on something. It's not the Porsche Macan that's there. We found an AMG. This looks like a AMG GTS. This is nice. This is nice. I like this. This color is great. Although it looks like there's something going on there with the big AMG brakes. Really cool car. Look at that. An X5 M series. There's some good cars out here today, even though it's not the prettiest. Porsche Panamera. That's a GT4, nice. Some more street art. What in the heck is that? Some very German street art. the Rover, an Evoque it looks like. Yeah, an Evoque, not my favorite, but not terrible. Guys, there's the Panamera GT. There's another Panamera GTS. Well, that's fun. And a Cayenne. Again. Fun. Ooh. The end. That's fine. Back towards the GTS. And twin turbos. There's the Panamera again. One thing my American viewers may be a bit surprised about is how many Mercedes and Audis and BMWs there are here in Europe. In the US, you only really get the special cars, or at least nowadays you do. So you get the AMGs, the fancy C and S classes, but you don't get cars like these basic, I mean not basic, but definitely not as cool, not AMG variants. And you don't get the fancy leather seats or the nice anything really in all of these Audis, BMWs, and Mercedes that are here, because they're just seen as your everyday car. They're your Ford Fusions and Chevy Malibus of Europe, So there's a lot more of those. And another thing that you might be surprised by there are a lot of hatchbacks and a lot of small subcompact cars. So you don't see a lot of those in the US because generally in the US everything is a bit more open and driving is a huge thing. Also, the lanes and parking spaces in the US are humongous comparative to Europe. So, again, it may be somewhat surprising. There's also a lot more wagons here. Now, there are some wagons in the US, but the station wagon really died off in the late 90s, whereas here, it really never did. It's still here, and you still see a bunch of them around. Now, like in the US, here in Europe, you do get a lot of these smaller crossovers. They are just as common here as they are in the States, just because people with bigger families here, and by big, I mean 2 kids, because the average family size is much smaller here in Europe than it is in the States. Anyway, people with bigger family size often want a crossover like that. But what you'll be surprised by is there is no smaller third row, whereas in the US there usually is. Now here we've got a couple police cars. These are interesting, but not fast and not really fun. But we gotta be around a police station or something. Another VW police car. And another one. But you don't get cars like this Mercedes van in the US. And if you do, they're much more expensive and hard to come by. Another car that you get in Europe, but not in the US, are these Ford Focuses. Now this one's a little bit older. This is an ST. But in the US, these were discontinued in 2017, and so no more Ford Focuses or Fiestas, whereas here in Europe, they are still huge. And this is what I mean about compact cars. There's a lot more of them around everywhere here than a compact car. Yes, including that Mercedes. Oh, would you look at that? The Maserati. A Levante, I believe. Well, that's fun. That's nice. That's great. Keep walking around here. Or compacts, a Fiat 500. A3. Again, with these cars, they're not as fancy. You get these cloth interiors instead of leather, like you do in most cars in the US. And this is even the fancier version, with the inside at least. It's got the sport trim and stuff. So, I hope you guys are seeing what I mean. Quick pit stop at the grocery store to get a snack because we're hungry. The candy aisle, of course. You know what? Why don't we get some candies. What should we get? There's a lot of them. You know what? I'll get some Kinder Bueno. I love these things. You don't get these in the US, and it's really a shame. Now this is a fairly small bread selection for Europe. You usually get way more. Jelly. These are so good. They've got some cream and some chocolate inside. It's so good. Goodbye. Nice. Focus ST. Uh-oh, somebody's not having a good day. Uh-oh. Now this is classic old Vespa. Right, let's go. Turbo Brick. V70, I love these cars. These are awesome. One day, I want to take one of those V70s back there and just mod the heck out of it. Throw a big old V12 in it. It'd be so much fun. Yeah, the Ford Focus is kind of turned into a van here, which is really weird, but still kind of cool. A VW Polo. These things are fun. These are tiny and adorable. They're not fast by any means, but they're fun little cars. Now this is interesting. This is one of the old Ford Fiestas. This one's only 1,100cc. Small. And I really like the color on this one actually. And it's kind of crazy how they evolved from this to this. They are extremely different cars. Although they've only gained what I believe to be about 300cc, they have had a massive bump in size. That is probably twice as big and twice as heavy as the older Fiesta, due mostly to safety regulations and also probably emission standards. Now for anybody who played CSR racing as a child, this was the ultimate tier 1 car. It's a Mini Cooper, John Works. These things are fun, they're sporty, and you know, they're just overall nice cars. I do like them, but I think, personally, the interior looks a bit weird. You can't really see it. I'll insert it on the screen. A weird looking BMW. Although this one looks better than the older ones. I think the older ones are terrible. Europe has some fun colored cars. You'd be surprised. This little Toyota Aygo, great color. Not a great car though. I mean, not great in the performance sense, although pretty good for reliability and just driving around as your daily. So, you know, but you're not buying one of those cars thinking it's going to be an extreme track toy. You're buying it because it's cheap and you can drive it places. Pretty European church. Now, I am sorry if it feels like I'm excluding people from other countries from this video and just talking about America and Germany, but those are the only two countries I have any real experience. Oh, Cupra. Those are fun. They're Seat's performance brand, and you don't get those in the US either, I don't think. But it's funny because they are the performance brand, but they only make crossovers and SUVs, which you wouldn't really expect of a performance brand, but that's what it is. Oh, well, look at that. It's a Z4, and it's looking quite depressed. But you know what? Still fun to drive. Oh no, it's a Z3. Dang. Oh, I found a 911. Let's go talk to the owner and see if I can maybe get some video of it. Hey, ich mag dein Auto. Das ist sehr schön. Yeah, the owner was super chill. He's walking away. But this is a nice looking 911. Back end of these cars, I can't really get a good view of it. They are just so incredibly classy and good looking, I think. And these cars are definitely future classics. You know, I will maintain that drivers of Porsches are the most humble people on this planet. That guy was so nice about his car, and he didn't seem braggy about it all. He just seemed thankful that I wanted to take a video of it. So that's kind of cool. Just one last look at that. Smart car drivers are lucky. They can park however they want, wherever they want. They're not usually supposed to park like this. You see the VW parked the other way. Yeah, that's how it goes. We've made it down without a hitch, and now we're waiting on the U-Bahn, which is the subway for my non-European viewers, or rather non-German viewers. Guys, we missed it. There was the Hemi. Dang it. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so mad at that. We almost got it, and that was almost cool. And it was making good noises as it drove by, even though it wasn't revving. Those cars sound insane when idle. Yeah. So mad that I didn't get that for you guys. I'm so sorry. Guys, we found it. The car. It's a Shelby GT500. And it's in weird street art form. So that's cool. I don't know if Fiat made ugly little vans. I mean, this is a Heimer, but if you look, it's a Fiat. Oh, an Alfa Romeo. Now imagine driving an Alfa Romeo, or imagine saying you drive an Alfa Romeo, and it ending up being one of these. That's just kind of sad. And, you know, I don't see why Alfa makes that car. They're supposed to be luxury, fun Italian cars, and that's just a sad Italian car. you park that close and not, I don't know, I hate parallel parking, but people here have to be good at it because otherwise your cars are screwed. Not too many cars around here, we're just in a park, so let's take a quick break to thank you guys for watching so far. If you're enjoying this, then please tell me, or if you're not, then how about you tell me down in the comments as well, and tell me what kind of videos you do want to see, because I'm down to making anything. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying this. If you're not, let me know, and I will, yeah, I'll change it. Skoda Superb. This one looks superb dirty, if I'm gonna be honest. This is another one of those weird Mercedes that we don't get in the US. It's this sad Mercedes van. These things are so ugly. I hate them with all of my heart. And yeah, I'm glad they didn't come to the US. Guys, I see another Miata. If you don't see it, it's because it's small and adorable, like every Miata. Aw, it's sad. Its paint's kind of faded. But I bet this was nice when it was new, huh? Ooh, and a Fiesta ST. I love the color on this. The camera doesn't quite show it, but this is a nice deep blue. Oh, this one's a manual too, so these are fun little sporty cars. Guys, it's an Audi A1. These things aren't all that special, but they race in rallycross, and they look epic when they do. Nice old VW van. That's cool. An old transporter. Keep walking over here. Uh-oh, guys. It's a catfish. Not a catfish Camaro, no, but a car that I think is much more deserving of the catfish name. Now, maybe not this specific Model S. I'll have to see. No, this specific Model S. It looks like a catfish. Guys, I missed another one. It's the Bentley. There it is again. It's a VW Phaeton, or Phaeton. These cars were offered with W12s and just didn't sell well. Now this particular one's a V6 turbo diesel, which isn't really the engine that you want in a Phaeton, but still, it's interesting to see a Phaeton because they're not the most common things in the world. Certainly a cool find. Guys, the Bentley's still up here. This is good. This is great. Give me just a sec. Nobody's coming. Guys, this is so good. Oh my gosh. I thought we had lost it, but no. It's still here. Hey, ich mag dein Auto. Darf ich ein kleines Video machen? We are so lucky. Car guys are so chill. So yeah, that was a Bentley Continental Speed with the huge W12. Gorgeous, gorgeous car. Oh my gosh. Go back and take one more look at it. My gosh. I love these. Wow. And all of the small details too, like the interior is gorgeous, but also down here, see the little 12? Shows it's the 12 cylinder. And the grille, just absolutely stellar. You know what's awesome is that people who own cars like that, every time that I've ran into them so far, they have been the nicest, most humble people. I mean, you guys saw his reaction. It was basically, yeah, go ahead. Like, oh my gosh. Thank you so much, guys. Now, if you've been following along, you've been watching this video, which chances are, because you're at the end here, you have. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I know I said it. I love you guys so much. And, you know, it means a lot that there's somebody here watching this outro. Now, before I finish the video, just take a look over here. It's a nice blue Miata from earlier and a Volkswagen GTI. It's parked right there, so yeah. Definitely some awesome cars today. Now, I will be showing you guys my ride back home because there's some awesome views of the Köln Dome, or the huge cathedral that's here in Cologne. So yeah, just enjoy these last couple minutes of scenery. Thank you guys so much for watching. Race Nerd out. Banjo! Come here! Come here! Come! Good boy! Hi! Hello! Banjo, come here. Can you sit? Sit. We gotta do an outro for everybody. Stay. Hey, thank you guys one more time for watching, for making it to this very end. Here's some Banjo for you. He, for those who don't know, is my dog. 6 years old and he's turning 7 the day this is released. So, no, he's 5-year-old turning 6 the day this is released. So, he is quite possibly what keeps me going. So, he is what keeps me going. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Good boy. Sit. That's not sit. Come here. Good boy. Here, see?